सेमेस्टर के रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी सब्जेक्ट का मेजरमेंट एंड स्केलिंग टेक्निक्स में आज हम पढ़ेंगे लेसन नंबर 22 अदर स्केलिंग टेक्निक्स के अंदर नॉन कंपैरेटिव स्केल्स। मैं हूँ आपका प्राध्यापक डॉक्टर के वी सोमनाथ, जीएस कॉलेज ऑफ कॉमर्स, वर्धा, महाराष्ट्र। सबसे पहले ये जो नॉन कंपैरेटिव स्केल्स के अंतर्गत अदर स्केलिंग टेक्निक्स में आज हम देखते हैं कंटिन्यूस रेटिंग स्केल्स के बारे में। सबसे पहले ए नॉन कंपैरेटिव स्केल इज यूज्ड टू एनालाइज द परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ एन इंडिविजुअल प्रोडक्ट और ऑब्जेक्ट ऑन डिफरेंट पैरामीटर्स। Following are some of its common types. It is a graphical rating scale where the respondents are free to place the object at a position of their choice. It is done by selecting and marking a point along with the vertical or horizontal line which ranges between two extreme criteria. For example, a mattress manufacturing company used a continuous rating scale to find out the level of customer satisfaction for its new conforming bedding. The responses can be taken as many as different ways and they have been described in the below given continuous rating scale format image. We have here a scale which is defined with a satisfaction levels as well as the version of the scale. In the version 1, we will be asking the respondents to choose their satisfaction level. Say somebody may say 80% satisfied, somebody may say 40%, somebody may say 100%. In the version 2 also we ask them as far as your choice. They also go for 0% or highly satisfied 100% or average 60% or 40%. Like that, in all the versions the scale has been divided under 6 categories, that is 0 highly dissatisfied, 20% quite dissatisfied, 40% dissatisfied, 60% satisfied, 80% quite satisfied and 100% highly satisfied. Here every version is nothing but the model in that particular bed. So this diagram shows a non-comparative analysis of one particular product, that is comfy bedding, thus making it very clear that the customers are quite satisfied with the product and its features, because if you observe the scale, 80% are choosing that every model of the comfy bed is quite satisfied to them. Next, coming to that itemized rating scale. This itemized rating scale is another essential technique under the non-comparative scales. It emphasizes on choosing a particular category among the various given categories by the respondents. Each class is briefly defined by the researchers to facilitate such selection. The 3 most commonly used itemized rating scales are as follows. Number 1, Likert scale. In the Likert scale, the researcher provides some statements and asks the respondents to mark their level of agreement or disagreement over the statements by selecting any one of the options from the 5 given alternatives. For example, a shoe manufacturing company adopted the Likert scale technique for its new sports shoe range named Jet Sports Shoes. The purpose is to know the agreement or disagreement of the respondents. For this, the researcher has asked the respondents to circle a number representing the most suitable answer according to them in the following representation. Number 1, strongly disagree. Number 2, disagree. Number 3, neither agree nor disagree. Number 4, agree. And number 5, strongly agree. The next one is semantic differential scale. A bipolar 7-point non-comparative rating scale this is, and it is where the respondent can mark on any one of the 7 points for each given attribute of the object as per personal choice, thus depicting the respondent's attitude or perception towards the object. For example, a well-known brand for watches carried out semantic differential scaling to understand the customer's attitude towards its product. The pictorial representation of this technique is as follows. If you see in the diagram, in the semantic differential scale, how it is derived, the total scale has been divided under different parameters as far as the features of the watch is concerned. The first feature is started with stylish, that is +3 has given. and the minus 3 is given as unfashionable. In the second feature is simple, where plus 3 is given the highest and the complex is minus 3. In the third feature, affordability is given and plus 3 is given as the highest and the lowest minus 3 is given expensive. Next one is high quality. In the high quality, plus 3 is given and the low quality is given minus 3 at the on the other hand at the last. So here if you observe, as far as all the features are concerned, on one side we have the positive features and on the other hand we have the quite opposite to the every feature. For example, if you have taken stylish on one hand, that is highest, and the other hand the lowest is unfashionable. In the case of the simple, that is another feature, highest is the simple and complex is the last, that is on the negative side. And affordability, as far as price is concerned, that is on the positive end, on the highest side, that is plus 3, and the expensive or costly is on the other hand on the negative side, that is the minus 3. High quality is on the plus 3 level, means high quality is the highest feature or the positive feature, a strong feature, and the low quality is on the other hand negative, that is with minus 3. And the last one, wide varieties are available. If a question is asked and the customer is supposed to select, plus 3 is given to wide varieties, means there are number of varieties or models available. On the other hand, on the negative side are minus 3, that is a very limited number of varieties. So it is a bipolar 7-point scale. So if you observe, there are 7 points. The center point is 0. On the left hand side you will have plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, like that, as far as the levels of the feature or degree of the features are concerned. On the right hand side we have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, as far as the degree of features and the acceptance levels are concerned, as far as the perception of the customer is concerned. So this is the way how the semantic differential scale is going to project you the different objects of a object or a product as per the personal choice. In this, the respondent is asked to show their attitude and their perception towards the particular product and the different features of that particular product. So this is the way how the semantic differential scale is going to provide us. The next one is staple scale. This is another scale for rating and the respondents their perception or attitude for a particular object to a unipolar. The earlier one is a bipolar. Now it is unipolar. Unipolar means only one particular dimension. That is, the range of the staple scale is between minus 5 to plus 5, eliminating 0, thus confining to 10 units. If you observe that the scale in the diagram it is given, the staple scale, there is no 0 here. The value for money, for example, there is a feature, and on that, on the upper hand you will have plus 1 to plus 5, on the lower hand you will have minus 1 to minus 5. The next feature, user friendly interface, again you will have plus 1 to plus 5 on the upper hand or the upper side, and minus 1 to minus 5 on the lower end. For example, a tour travel company asked the respondents to rank their holiday package in terms of value for money and user friendly interface as follows. Then the people has given plus 2 for the value of money and plus 4 for the user friendly interface. So with this what we can come to a conclusion? With the help of this above scale, we can say that the company needs to improve its package in terms of value of money, means the money which they have been paid by the customer for the tour and travel purpose, they have to improvise it, because their choice is plus 2 only, means not that much of highly satisfied. On the other hand, the user friendly interface they have given plus 4, means quite user friendly. However, so automatically the company now will come to a conclusion that on which areas they have to work more and more and see that how the value for money provided by the customers or paid by the customers to be justified. Now their option is make the perception of the customers to choose not plus 2, it is plus 5 on the upper side. On the other hand, they have to see that either they can increase the user-friendly interface up to +5 or to maintain the present level of user-friendly interface with the service provision. Whenever the tours and travel company provides the services, they have to keep in mind, one, the value for money, and the second one is user-friendly interface. So this is a unipolar scale. Unipolar scale means only one rating element on one side only. See, that is plus and minus. Value for money, you will take one by one. Value for money you have taken separately, user friendly you have taken separately, and every scale depicts a unipolar rating system, and it is always keep in mind that the staple scale is always being between -5 to +5, and there is no 0 and only there will be 10 points. So on the overall level, it can be concluded that all these scale construction techniques help the researchers to measure the data by constructing suitable scales for effective use in research. I hope you might have understood well, and stay safe and stay protected. Thank you very much, all of you.